How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Brock Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another edition of Sunday Night Smash. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. We're back here at the PINKK Arena in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, home of the Augustina University ice hockey team. Yes, we're back for another roll of WLW action. Last night, folks, on Saturday Night Slam, Sean Canada, he says that he is going to reveal that he has legal documents to stay here and live in the United States after Big Brother Red came up with that rumor, and the Tonight Show, Bo Phoenix, want to run with it. I believe it was a mishap from the Federation, but that's what happened. All right, we have a huge show for you here tonight. But first, Sunday Night Smash is brought to you by McDo's, where the other fast foods don't. It's home of the McDoo-Doo combo. How about you head on over to your local McDo's and grab yourself a McDoo-Doo combo, quarter pounder with cheese with their own special ingredients, hot fresh fries, and a soft drink, but they prefer damn cherry cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn, is that cherry? All right, let's take a look at the show for tonight. We have the hideous tag team of Fright Night. Dead Mike Haddonfield and Voorhees Myers, they're in tag team action against the Superhero Brothers, The Strike and Batman. In singles competition, Undertaker, she is the queen of the dark. She is the leader of the Graveyard Shift. She is going a one-on-one against Mama Zombie's daughter, Daddy's little girl, PINKK ROY, and I believe that the granny will be on the side of PINKK ROY. In the main event tonight, for the WLW World Television Championship, Big Red Haggerty is defending his title against Mama's Boy, and this will be ahead of Big Red's title defense at Super Slam 2 Vegas as he defends the TV championship against the #1 contender, Thunder Fist. And also tonight, folks, it's been a week now. It's been a week. And Conrad Thompson has to make a decision. We will hear from Conrad Thompson tonight. All right, let's head on down to the PINKK Arena, to ringside, and get the show on the way. Our first match is tag team action. The hideous group, Fright Night, and the Superhero Brothers, Batman and the Strike, Mance and Chance Hero. We're going to go ahead and put down the Save a Pin chips for both teams. And now we're going to get the show on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for one fall. First, from Centropolis, New York, with a combined weight of 488 pounds, Man's Hero, The Strike, Chance Hero, Batman, the Superhero Brothers. Superhero Brothers coming in like they're flying. They really think they are some true-to-life superheroes. Cape Crusaders, both of the Superhero Brothers, they have a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 0. And we hear some eerie music going on. Eerie music. I think fog has come upon the PINKK Arena, and it is dark. It has gotten dark here in the PINKK Arena. Their opponents from your nightmare, with a combined weight of 476 pounds. Voorhees Myers, Dan Mike Haddonfield, representing the Graveyard Shift, Fright Night. Both of these two are heading to the ring like they're chasing a victim. Voorhees Myers, Dead Mike, they are hideous, folks. Take a look at them, and they have a great TV grade. Their TV grade is AA. Dead Mike's grudge grade is 17, and Voorhees Myers' grudge grade is that says 13 or an 18. Let me see. Oh no, it's 13. Dead Mike has 17, and Voorhees Myers has 13, excuse me. They still have a tight hold on Mama Zombie, or Zombie Mama, Mama Roy, who is going up for the Women's World Championship at Super Cage. I don't know why I'm calling it Super Cage. Super Slam 2 Vegas. We're going to have the Super Slam 2 report coming up a little bit here on the program. All right, we have to get our let's get our tag team specialist, Zane Price, to officiate the match. And Fright Night should be the favored. They have a high TV grade and grudge grades. Superhero Brothers will be the underdogs. Dead Mike is going to start off with Backman. Fright Night, they are heels, and the Superhero Brothers, they are faces. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 5. We're going to highlight reel R. We've got a few more pages, and here we go. Let's roll, Soul. We roll a 64 and highlight reel R. 64 says, face angered when heel destroys face souvenir. Says some things will happen to face when the match begins. Increase face's grudge match by 1 point. All right, let's read it again. Face angered when heels destroys face souvenir. Says same thing will happen to face when the match begins. Increase face grudge grade by 1 point. All right, Fright Night, they both rip the capes off of Backman and the Strike, and they are ripping it in half. They are ripping the capes off of the backs of Backman and the Strike. They're ripping it into pieces, and they say the same thing is going to happen to Backman and the Strike. Backman and the Strike, they gain a grudge grade. They will get 1 grudge grade, so they will go from a 0 to a 1. Both of them. And that's already got Backman and the Strike upset. They're going to have to make some more superhero capes. Okay. Backman is going to start off this match with Dead Mike Haddonfield. Fast action card deck has been shuffled, and the first card is TV. Dead Mike has a TV grade of A. Backman has a TV grade of B. This will go to Dead Mike. We roll a 4. Dead Mike. Dead Mike with a... And did he just perform a jumping kick? A jumping kick from Dead Mike onto Batman, unleashing that kick onto him, and he will get, since he's at, he will get 4 points. Will there be a tag? We roll a 6. Offensive scoring team tags, and they make a double team maneuver, and they get an extra point. Dead Mike tags and Voorhees Myers, they both grab Backman. They lift him up for a double suplex for an extra point. Agile. Voorhees Myers has Agile on a square. He's on a square. Beckman does not have Agile. Voorhees Myers is on offense. He stays on offense. We roll a 3. Voorhees Myers. He climbs to the top rope as Beckman is down with a top rope elbow drop for 3 points. Voorhees Myers putting out all the stops here in this tag team match. We roll a 1 hot tag. Beckman, he rolls to his partner and tags him the strike. Man's hero. And I think I'm going to use another rule that's in the handbook that whoever tags in, the other team will go back a space to have it as where the other team is, I forgot what it said. I'm going to have to go back and look, but I will do that rule in the next tag team match that I put on. We have favorite. Voorhees Myers is not favorite. The strike is not favorite. Agile. Voorhees has Agile on a square, but he's on the circle now, and the strike does not have Agile. Object. Nobody is in control. We spinning around. Favorite. Voorhees Myers is not favorite. The strike is not favorite. Smart. Voorhees Myers does not have smart, and the strike does not have smart. Helped. Nobody has the helped quality. Favorite again, and again, nobody. Helped again. Nobody's in control. Spinning around. Powerful. Voorhees is powerful with a star. The strike is not powerful. This will go to Voorhees Myers. We roll a 2. Voorhees Myers. Double arm DDT. A brutal double arm DDT onto the strike. Planting him down to the match. That is for 3 points. And whoops. We roll a 3. No tag. Wild card. We're going to tag teams wild card. Okay, here we go. We roll a 66. And I know what this will mean. Go to highlight reel B. And we're going to have to roll again. We roll a 45 in highlight reel B. 45 says, TV camera in wrestler's face. Wrestler shouts ugly insult. Increase opponent's grudge grade by 1 point. So we have some good cameramen. They're tight on Voorhees Myers' face. And look how hideous it is as he is, I lost my place. He shouts out ugly insults to the strike. And he and increase opponent's grudge grade by 1 point. Okay, TV camera in wrestler's face. Wrestler shouts ugly insult. Increase opponent's grudge grade by 1 point. So the strike, he will gain another, well, both of them. They will go from a 1 to a 2. Then change Beckman's from a 1 to a 2. All right. Let's continue the match. Grudge. Voorhees Myers has 13. The strike just got 2. This will go to Voorhees Myers. The superhero brothers are in trouble in this match. They haven't even gotten off the start on the match track. We roll a 4. And Voorhees Myers throws the strike into the corner. Voorhees Myers goes after him with a turnbuckle smash for 2 points. Collapsing the strike. Voorhees Myers goes for the pin. He landed on a fatigue chip. The strike will need the AAA 11 to 43 to get out of the pin. That is 66. That is 1. 44. That is 2. Oh, no. And 61. That is 3. Ring the bell. Voorhees Myers, Dead Mike Haddonfield. They come up with the victory over the Superhero Brothers. Now let's roll for post-match. We roll a 1. We're going to highlight reel X. We roll a 65. 65 says celebrity fawns over winning a wrestler. We don't have any celebrities. Not on the weekly programs. We roll an 11. Uh-oh. Go to highlight reel Y because it asked me to. Here we are next door, and let's roll. Something's about to crank up. We roll a 36 in highlight reel Y. 36 says Outbox ally of winning wrestler pushes way into TV booth, issues endorsement of wrestler, plugs unrelated TV appearance, increased TV grade of ally by 1 letter grade. The ally is she Undertaker as she pushes her way. Well, she's on the card tonight. And where is she? There she is. She pushes her way into my announce table. Hold on, she Undertaker. Let me read it again. That was 36. Hotbox ally of winning wrestler pushes her way into the TV booth, issues endorsement of wrestler, plugs unrelated TV appearance, increased TV grade of ally by 1 letter grade. So she Undertaker is over here at the announce table. She says that Fright Night will one day become World Tag Team Champions, whether the other tag teams in the division like it or not. Voorhees Myers and Dead Mike Haddonfield they're going to take those souls of the tag team division. And she says that she will be at the local graveyard tonight after the show, preparing for another soul taking. So now she Undertaker will go from a C to a B. All right, C to a B. She says she will be at the local graveyard site tonight, digging a hole, preparing to take another soul. Okay, is that it? Was that it? Increased TV grade of ally by 1 letter grade. Oh, man, another unrelated TV appearance. And she's going to have cameras there. She is going to have a cameraman as we're going to witness her digging a grave for her next soul. I'm telling you, she Undertaker and Friday Night, they are a dark, dark group here. And we live wrestling along with Mama Zombie, Zombie Mommy. But that is it. Friday Night. Another impressive win here, and it is against the Superhero Brothers. No doubt, no doubt, they can probably be contenders for the WLW World Tag Team Championship, which will be defended at Super Slam 2, the Oakland Raiders, and Jake and the Fat Man. All right, our next match, speaking of the graveyard shift, the Granny and PINKK ROY, they are frustrated that Mama Roy will not come home. And speaking of the She Undertaker, she is still in the ring. So we're going to be waiting the presence of Daddy's little girl, PINKK ROY. She Undertaker will be the favored. Pink Roy and the granny are frustrated that Mama Roy will not come home. Mama Roy is stubborn. She's possessed, folks. She is possessed. Undertaker says she did not possess Mama Roy. She didn't put a spell on her. She just she just became that. But Pink Roy and the granny, they are not having it. All right, our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall. First, from Austin, Texas, Daddy's little girl, Pink Roy. Pink Roy is the daughter of Mama Roy, and I see why she is in this, why she's been put in this match. And the lights are down here as the announcer is giving the stats for the Undertaker from Death Valley. She is the Queen of the Dark, representing the Graveyard Shift, Undertaker. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the fast action cards real quick. It's still dark inside the Medco Arena here in Sioux Falls, North Dakota. Undertaker will get it on with Pink Roy. All right. Let's get the markers, save the chip markers out of there. Everything else stays in place. Both Undertaker and Pink Roy are heels, but Pink Roy will be in the tweener position in this match tonight. All right, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight reel O. We roll a 43 in highlight reel O. 43 says that's a celebrity. Let's roll again. We roll a 36 in highlight reel O. Hotbox ally, your favorite wrestler, compliments opponent. Reduce ally grudge grade by 2 points. Fright Night, they are out here. Undertaker has helped with a G, so Fright Night will be out here. They're coming back out to ringside, and they're carrying shovels. They're carrying shovels to ringside. And where in the hell do they do that at? But only in We Live Wrestling. They've got shovels in their hand with the name Pink Roy on it. Is that what Undertaker is talking about? That she's going to make an appearance at a local graveyard site to dig a grave, and is it going to be for Pink Roy? So I'm going to put Fright Night in the favored ally spot. They are out here with shovels. All right, what else was it there? Was there anything else? Okay, Hotbox ally, a favorite wrestler, compliments opponent, reduce ally grudge grade by 2 points. Friday Night says that they are impressed that Pink Roy haven't said anything verbally about this Mama Zombie matter. They give her a good compliment on that, but they still going to take her soul. So they will both get, is it 2 points? Yep, 2 points. So Den Mike will go from a 17 to a 19. And Voorhees Myers will go from a 13 to a 15. Okay, they've got shovels in their hand. They're at ringside. I don't know what's going to happen here, folks, but something's terrible is going to happen here in this match. All right, fast action card deck has been shuffled. We have cheat. Nobody is in control. We spin that bad boy around. Favorite. She Undertaker does not have favorite. PINKK ROY does not have favorite. Test of strength. If both wrestlers are strong and or powerful, roll a die until ref break. A die roll of 1 and 2. Face scores a point. 3 and 4. Ref breaks hold. 5 and 6. Heel scores a point. She Undertaker is powerful. On a circle, she's on a circle. PINKK ROY does not have strong nor powerful. So no test of strength. TV. She Undertaker has the highest TV grade. She has a B. PINKK ROY has a D. Uh-oh. She Undertaker is on offense. We roll a 5. She Undertaker sweeping the leg from under PINKK ROY. PINKK ROY collapses. That is 2 points for She Undertaker. And she is about to go to town on PINKK ROY. Submission strong. Let's see. She Undertaker does not have strong. And PINKK ROY does not have strong. Helped. And just like that, folks. PINKK ROY goes down. Dead Mike Haddonfield. They both have their shovels. She Undertaker has helped with a G. We're going to highlight real G for gang. Folks, business is about to boom here on Sunday Night Smash. And I don't know what the hell is going to happen. But I've got a gut feeling that it is going to be terrible as I maneuver myself to highlight real G. And here we are. Highlight real G and let's roll. We roll a 42 in highlight real G. 42 says, gang member tosses opponent out of the ring into the spectators, unable to return in time. Wrestler awarded the decision. Uh-oh. Okay, that was 42. Let me see if I'm reading the right one. Gang member tosses opponent out of ring into spectators, unable to return in time. That should be a disqualification, so why? But She Undertaker now has Zane Price. She has Zane Price busy as she is giving this mesmerizing look to the tag team specialist referee as Voorhees Myers and then Mike Haddonfield, they climb into the ring. They climb into the ring, they kick PINKK ROY in the stomach, and they throw her out of the ring. They've got shovels, the shovel's still in their hands. PINKK ROY has been, the breath has been taken out of her, life has been taken out of her with those kicks to the stomach. As they, Voorhees Myers and Dead Mike Haddonfield get back out of the ring. Zane Price now, his attention is to PINKK ROY, who is out of the ring. Zane Price is making the 10 count. PINKK ROY cannot answer the 10 count, and the match has been awarded to She Undertaker. Anything else? Nope. She Undertaker wins by count out. And folks, let's see what else. Pre-match, a post-match now. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight real X. Almost there. There we go. We roll a 21. 21 says that's a celebrity. Yep, a celebrity. We don't have any. We're going to roll again. 41 in highlight reel X. 41 says Hotbox ally of winning wrestler angered by snub. Increase ally grudge grade 2 points. Hotbox ally of winning wrestler angered by snub. Increase allies grudge grade by 2 points. I don't know what Fright Night, I don't know what they're talking about. A snub. I knew that She Undertaker was going to win this match anyway, so what are you talking about? They will gain 2 grudge grades? They will gain a grudge grade Hold on. Yep, 2 grudge grades. So Voorhees Myers will now go from a 15 to a 17. And Denmark goes from a 19 to a 21. But they are taking PINKK ROY, though. I don't think the granny is here. And definitely, well, Mama's boy is here. Mama's boy is here. But I don't think he knows what's going on, as he is getting ready for his main event match tonight, challenging for the World Television Championship. But Graveyard Shift, they have taken PINKK ROY. They have taken PINKK ROY, and we don't know where they're going to take her. And there you have it. Man, I am telling you, when UNDERTAKER had promised some dark days here in We Live Wrestling a few months ago, she meant it. She meant it, folks. And it is getting crazier and crazier by the week and by the day. All right, when we come back, we're going to have Conrad Thompson. It's been a week, folks. Mega Morgan gave Conrad Thompson a week to decide what he is going to do. Is he going to put Mega Morgan in that main event world title match? Mega Morgan says that he has already gotten permission to defend his championship, the Corporate World Wrestling Championship from Big Box Wrestling, Corporate World Wrestling. He was granted that permission from the higher-ups at Corporate World Wrestling, just not to get charged and arrested, and all of charges will be dropped. So that is going to happen, folks. We are going to come back with our main event, the WLW World Television Championship. All right? Sunday Night Smash will be right back in just a moment. This is Cole Casey here with your Super Slam 2 Vegas report. Super Slam 2 coming your way live August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern on this Brog Jr. channel, exclusively on YouTube. If you have not already, how about subscribe so you can get notified about this huge pay-per-view event presented by We Live Wrestling. It's the main event, the Fighting Four match for the WLW World Championship and the CWW Championship. The World Champion Scraper versus Big Bad Wolf versus Big Red versus the CWW Champion Mega Morgan. The WLW Junior World Championship will be on the line with an unprecedented reign. The Junior World Champion Shock Lesnar defends his title against Patch. The WLW Women's World Championship will be defended. The Women's World Champion Sweet Candy Corn will defend her title against Mama Zombie, Mama Roy, or Zombie Mommy, however you want to put it. Tag team action. The WLW World Tag Team Championships will be on the line. The Oakland Raiders, 3-time tag team champions, defends their titles against Jake and the Fat Man. Can Jake and the Fat Man pull off a victory? The WLW World Television Championship will be on the line. Big Red Haggerty, the head coach at the Academy, the TV champion, defends his championship against the #1 contender, Thunder Fist. In a hardcore match, fan favorite, Backyard Bryce. In a hardcore match with Dat Dame, with Miss Lady by his side. Yes, folks, subscribe today so you can get notified for WLW Super Slam 2 live August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Brog Jr. channel, exclusively on YouTube. That is it. That is the report. Cole Casey with your WLW Super Slam 2 Vegas report. All right, we are back here on Sunday Night Smash, and as we promised, the WLW Commissioner Conrad Thompson is in his office right now. We've got a camera back there, so let's take it to him. Hello, everybody. This is your WLW Commissioner. I'm going to chat you up. Let's get rid of the rumors and innuendos here. As your commissioner, I know I haven't been doing things the right way, but I really don't give a damn. I'm still getting paid by the hour. So I am still your commissioner, but my hands have been tied by the board of trustees here at We Live Wrestling, and my hands have been tied by the rival organization, Corporate World Wrestling, also known as Big Box Wrestling. The board says that I have to do it. I don't want to. I don't agree with it. And you know what? It's crazy. I ought to step down now, but I am not going to. I enjoy my job, but sometimes it gets rough. But I am going to try my best. So the board of trustees, they have my hands tied. They've threatened me that I have to make the right decision, and so I will. I've added Mega Morgan, who does not work in this company. He works in a rival federation. And so, to not get sued, not to have this company get sued by Mega Morgan, he has been granted that match. He is a part of the Fighting for the main event for the WLW World Championship, and he is also going to defend his CWW Championship. So there you have it. You have what you want. You got what you want, Mega Morgan. You're in that match, even though I don't hate it. Damn it, I hate it. I'm in that. I don't hate it. I hate it. Damn it, I hate it. But you've got your wish. So you're in that match. That's all I've got to say about it. Can you please get this damn camera out of my office? I have other work to do. Well, folks, there you have it. There you have it. It's been granted. Mega Morgan has been added. He is the CWW Corporate World Wrestling Champion, a champion in another rival organization. He's been added to that championship match in the main event at Super Slam 2, Vegas. Not only is he going for the WLW World Championship, but he is also defending his CWW Championship. To avoid legal fees and lawsuits, Conrad Thompson had no choice but to go ahead and grant Mega Morgan that match. So, you already saw on the Super Slam 2 report, it's going to be Scraper defending his championship against the Big Bad Wolf, who is the #1 contender, against the television champion, Big Red Haggerty, and against Mega Morgan. And Mega Morgan is defending his CWW championship there tonight. Super Slam 2 is shaping up to be one huge pay-per-view. All right, our main event is for the WLW World Television Champion. Speaking of Big Red Haggerty, he is going to defend his title tonight. I don't know why I have Mega Morgan. Let's grab the World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty. There he is. This is your main event tonight here on Super Sunday Night Smash. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. And it's for the WLW World TV Championship. All right, here comes Mama's Boy making his way to the ring. I don't think he has any knowledge of what happened to his sister. And here comes the head coach, the head trainer at the We Live Wrestling Academy, the World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty. Rock Hansen is going to referee this match. Senior referee, Rock Hansen. All right, both of these wrestlers are heels, but tonight Mama's Boy is going to be tweener. And did I shuffle up the fast action card deck? Nope, let's do that. And then do the introductions. And whoops. Every time I shuffle, a card flips over. Yes, Big Red has been added. The head coach. He awarded Mega Morgan last year the WLW World Championship for graduating at the top of the class. He felt that he deserved it. But since then, Mega Morgan has left, and Big Red has turned his back. Turned his back on the fans and what he believed in. But I think he's coming back around because he wants to right the wrong. I don't know how he's going to do that when he's challenging for the championship, but I think he wants to right the wrong, and if he loses, then he will retire from in-ring wrestling action here with We Live Wrestling. All right, let's do the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, the challenger from Austin, Texas, weighing 266 pounds, Mama's Boy. And to my left, from Austin, Texas, weighing 298 pounds, he is the current reigning, defending WLW World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty. And folks, the TV title can change hands on a disqualification and a countout, as well as a pinfall. All right, let's take the belt off of Big Red. This is what it's for tonight in our main event, the WLW World Television Championship. All right, Big Red has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade. It looks like it says 65. I need to erase that and write it legible. All right. 65, the angriest man in We Live Wrestling. Mama's Boy has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 11. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 4. We're going to highlight reel O. All right. We roll 64 in highlight reel O. 64 says, Commissioner Conrad. Commissioner makes derogatory comments about upcoming match. Increase both wrestlers' grudge grades by 3 points. Conrad Thompson, what the hell do you have to say about this? Conrad Thompson says that Big Red Haggerty is a fool for defending the TV championship here tonight, ahead of his television championship match at Super Slam 2. And he says that Mama's Boy is still the same Mama's Boy. He's not going to win any championship here in We Live Wrestling. So that is how Conrad Thompson feels. All right, again, 64. That will be 3 grudge grade points. And Big Red Haggerty, oh my damn, he will go from a 65 to a 68. Yep, and he's going to need a new scratch card because this one shot to hell. All right, that's right, 68 down. And Mama's Boy will go from an 11 to a 14. I broke another lead. All right. Fast action card deck has been shuffled. We have favorite. Big Red is not favorite. Mama's Boy is not favorite. Powerful. Big Red is not powerful. Mama's Boy is not powerful. TV. Both wrestlers, they have a TV grade of C. They're tied on the match track. The tiebreaker will go to Big Red, the favorite wrestler. He is going on offense. We roll a 1. Big Red with a leg sweep to Mama's Boy. That is 2 points. Mama's Boy and Big Red, no strangers to each other. Remember all of that going on with Mama's Boy, Mama Roy, Big Red, and his 2 sons. One of them who is no longer here. He's back at the academy. Big mix-up, well, not mix-up, a big situation going on there. Title holder, and it's a power surge, and this will go to Big Red. He's the TV champion. 6 huge points. Oh my damn. Mama's Boy is in trouble. Smart. Big Red has Smart with a star. Mama's Boy is dumb as a doorknob. Big Red stays on offense with an impressive showing here tonight in the main event. And he has Mama's Boy with a power bomb bulldog, a massive one. That is for 3 points. Grudge. This will go to Big Red. His grudge grade is 68. We roll a 1. Cheap shot. He connects a cheap shot to Mama's Boy, unleashing a right hand. Rock Hansen issuing a warning. That is 1 point. Mama's Boy goes down. Big Red quickly goes for the pin. He lands on a fatigue chip. Mama's Boy will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. He does. 11 at 1. He now has 1 fatigue chip. Favorite. Big Red is in control. He does not have favorite. We spin that around. Strong. Big Red does not have strong. Mama's Boy has strong on a circle. He's on a circle. He's on offense. Can he make a comeback here? We roll 2. Mama's Boy. He connects a big boot to Big Red's face. That is 1 point. Big Red goes down. Highlight reel, A or B? A is odds, B is even. Let's see what we are going to roll. We have a 4. We're going to highlight reel B. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. We roll a 55. Uh-oh, I know what that means. Go to highlight reel C. That is next door. Let's see what's going to happen in a highlight reel C. We roll a 52. 52 says, wrestler suffers real injury. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrestler suffers real injury. See injury scenario in rules. We're going to go to highlight reel I. Oh, no, it ain't. T. T and U. We're going to highlight reel T and U. I is for interviews. Oh, okay, we're almost there. T and U. Big Red is a heel, so we're going down to highlight reel, under highlight reel U injury scenario. Wrestler injured for a roll of the die matches. Wrestler has choice to continue competing using only non-athletic qualities like smart, favorite, cheat, etc., along with TV and grudge grades. Or wrestler may withdraw from competition and lose TV grades as follows: 1 to 3 weeks reduced by 1 letter grade, 4 to 6 weeks reduced by 2 letter grades. If wrestler decides to compete Increase wrestlers' TV grade, 1 letter grade for every match, 1 while injured. All right, first let's roll and see how many weeks, matches Big Red is out for. He is out for 4 matches. Jot that down on his information. Okay. Now I'm going to roll and see if he's going to compete or not. Odds will be compete. B, he won't. Even he won't. Odds, he will compete. Okay, that's what I said. All right. He is going to compete, but he can't use smart favorite cheat. Oh, he can use smart favorite cheat. He just cannot. He can use only non-athletic qualities. Again, smart, favorite, cheat, etc. He has quick, agile. He cannot use his specialty. So no quick, no agile. He can use smart, of course, his finisher, and his TV and grudge grade. So Big Red Haggerty hurt for 4 matches. He's going to continue. This match will continue. What happened? Did he pull a hamstring? I don't know. But we have cheat. Who was? Well, somebody was in control. Well, nobody is in control, so we're going to have quick. He has quick with a star. He cannot use quick. Mama's boy does not have quick. Mean. Big Red does not have mean. Mama's boy has mean with a star. We roll a 5. Mama's boy, as he is raking the rope across, raking Big Red's face across the rope for 1 point. Mama's boy is a dirty wrestler. TV. They both have a TV grade of C. This will go to the trailing wrestler to break the tie. That is Mama's boy. We roll a 5. Mama's boy. He sweeps the leg up from under Big Red with a leg sweep. That's for 1 point. Big Red is in trouble. Powerful. Big Red does not have powerful, and Mama's boy does not have powerful. Wild card. Oh, no, it ain't. That's 2 cards. Strong. Big Red does not have strong. Mama's boy has strong. On a circle. He's on a circle. We roll a 1. Mama's boy. Oh, take a look at this. He's got the Cobra Clutch sleeper on Big Red for 3 points. He's got the Cobra Clutch sleeper on Big Red. We're going to wild card. We're going to ring matches wild card. Mama's boy still has that sleeper on Big Red. There we go. All right. 46 is the wrestler helped. Help attempt botched. Opponent scores 2 points. If not helped, wrestler delivers big boot. Opponent sent to floor, 2 points. Okay, is the wrestler helped? Helped attempt botched. Opponent scores 2 points. If not helped, wrestler delivers big boot. Sends opponent to the floor for 2 points. Big Red gets out. Finally gets out of that sleeper, and he gives Mama's boy a big boot for lunch. Mama's boy goes crashing to the floor. That's for 2 points for Big Red. I hope I got that right. Yep, I got it right. But no, I did not get that right. You know, I'm always confusing myself. Where was Big Red? He was right here. Or was he? Yeah, he was right there. Okay, if the wrestler isn't helped, then it will go to the other wrestler. So that will be, hold on, let me read this. Help attempt botched. Opponent scores 2 points. Wrestler deliver, if not helped. Wrestler delivers big boot. Sends opponent to the floor. Okay, so this is a Mama's Boy. Mama's Boy makes Big Red eat a boot for lunch. I got that straight. I'm always getting confused on this part of the wild card, especially the ranked matches. All right, Big Red is down. Mama's Boy sends Big Red to the floor, and he gains 2 points. Yep, 2 points. Strong. Big Red is not strong. Mama's Boy is strong on a circle, but he's on a square. Favorite. Big Red is not favorite. Mama's Boy is not favorite. Specialty. Nobody's in control. We spin it around. Grudge. This will go to Big Red with a grudge grade of 68. Finally, he gets back on offense. Reroll a 6. Big Red slams Mama's Boy down. And a huge leg drop onto Mama's Boy for 2 points. Big Red is going for the pin. No fatigue chip. Mama's Boy will need his actual TV grade, I think, for this square on this pin. C 11 to 23. Oh, no, it's going to be lowered. Since he used a fatigue chip, it's going to be lowered. 11 to 16. He needs to get out of the pin. That is 23. That is 1. 45. That is 2. 15. Can you believe it? Oh, my damn. Mama's Boy gets out almost at the count of 3. And Mama's Boy stays alive in this match. All right, Agile. Big Red is in control. He has Agile. On a square, he can't use Agile. This will, well, we have to spin it around. Heavy. Big Red does not have heavy. Mama's Boy does not have heavy. Help. Sneak attack. Where's Daddy Roy with his ungrateful self? Where is Daddy Roy? Oh, I'm looking into women. Daddy Roy is walking out here to ringside. Mama's Boy has referee Rock Hansen. And Mama's Boy does not agree with whatever happened. Something happened. Mama's Boy is giving the business to Rock Hansen. Daddy Roy comes in and karate chops Big Red. Big Red goes down. That is 2 points. I'll put Daddy Roy in the ally underdog. 2 points for Mama's Boy. Grudge. Big Red has 68. He goes back on offense. He can use his grudge. 2. Surfboard to Mama's Boy from Big Red. That is 3 points. Uh-oh. He is going to set up for the redemption. It's a sleeper hold. Can he execute it with an 11 to 31? 66, and he cannot do it. He goes back to the yellow square. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. We have strong. Big Red does not have strong. Mama's Boy has strong, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Hit helped. Nobody is in control. We spin it around smart. Big Red has smart with a star. Mama's Boy does not have smart. Big Red goes back on offense. We roll a 5. Big Red, a super kick. Super kick party from Big Red Haggerty that rocked Mama's Boy as he is teeter-tottering. He falls down, and Big Red is going for the pin. Again, Mama's Boys TV grade is a C. It will be lowered again to a D, 11 to 16. That is 23. That is 1. 53. That is 2. And 44. That is 3. Big Red retains the WLW World Championship. We're going to roll for post-match. We roll A1. We're going to highlight Reel X. Here we go. I dropped my pen. 54 in highlight Reel X. 54 says that has something to do with a celebrity. We roll a 52. 52 says, Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler upset by condescending comments of opponent. Increase ally's grudge grade by 1 point. Daddy Roy will go from a 0 to a 1. A great main event we have. Well, we had. All right, Daddy Roy goes from a 0 to a 1. Nothing progresses the story with Big Red. So that is it. That is it here from the Midco Arena in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We would like to thank Sioux Falls for having us here at the Medco Arena. Big Red retains the WLW World Television Championship. If he retains that title at Super Slam, he's going to cash out. He's going to cash out. I don't think, if he wins that world title, I don't think he wants to be 2 champions. 2-belt Big Red. But that is it for Sunday Night Smash. Sunday Night Smash has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon from Play Games. Take a look at the channel's description and you will find the link to Play Games. Click on Play Games, click on the Play Classic, and you will see Face to the Mat and a list of other games. Click on Face to the Mat. It will tell you everything you need to know about this awesome game and how to order it. All right, folks. Saturday Night Slam. Next Saturday is going to be a huge one. Folks, I understand that Mega Morgan is going to make another appearance on Saturday Night Slam. Can you believe it? The CWW champion is going to make an appearance. He's going to be face to face with Commissioner Conrad Thompson. All right, I can't believe it. That's going to be a huge one next week. Next Saturday night on Saturday Night Slam. If you enjoyed the video, how about subscribe? You can hit that like button, comment down below, and I will say thank you. As your voice of We Live Wrestling, saying have a good one, folks.